All right. Oh, I almost just knocked over a lot of stuff. If you are in chat, let me know you're here. Let me know if this is coming through all right. Let me raise this up a little. Sweet. Cool. We got a bunch of cool stuff that we are going to go through today. I'm pretty pumped about it. I'm pretty pumped. This is going to be good. Let me pull up the media. Let's start with Brandon's video here. So we did just watch this on Instagram. Turn this down. So this is Brandon's routine from IJRU. Really solid routine, and I really like this a lot. He's got a lot of good stuff in here. That is I guess you could call that like a French trick. A lot of different things that you can different terms you can use to explain that trick. But let me go here. Let's go back into that. Really good multiples. Back to that caboose. Oh, CL switch. Here we go. Caboose, French trick to backward CL. I like that a lot. That's a really neat variation on that skill. Yes. That's the skill I just tried yesterday. I really, really like that a lot. This backwards push-up right there into that backwards leg hook. Pretty sweet. Yeah, isn't it, Kayam? It's a very, very smooth skill. I also we're gonna go through a lot of the other videos, including Pack's winning routine. I really want to dissect all the skills in there. Brandon's got some really, really big multiples in this routine as well, which I like. Mix CL. Mix CL is such a nice quad skill to do. It's so satisfying to pull that one. EBAS quad. This is so much better in slow motion because we can like actually see what's going on. This is such a nice part of his routine right here. He does there's a couple multiples right into a frog, which is cool. BC, TJ, and then cross double frog. So good. It's a very, very nice little combo there. Nice. That skill, just so you know, that skill, the switch EB 180 triple. I tried that a long time ago. I got it when I was like a lot younger, and I got a little too confident, and I ended up whipping my eye like directly on my eye, which I gotta tell you is not a very fun experience. So I don't really do that skill anymore. I just kind of let it be what it's gonna be. I don't like giving that one a shot anymore. That was nice. Switch AS open. Oh, I was also doing a strict AS double yesterday, which was kind of fun. That's cool. I like that a lot. Let's go back and look at that again. I'm pretty sure it's a relatively, in terms of the competitive world, it's a relatively straightforward wrap to do, but I like it a lot. Swing. Yeah, that's good. Into TS. Open. Swing, TS, open. That's not, yeah. TS open, swing, TS open, and then another TS. Yep. Setting up. Nice little transition. The slow motion really helps to see what's going on. Like, honestly. Round off. I like the EB Toad. or EBTJ backwards. I think that's a lot smoother. Yeah. This is the piece that I wanted to look through. This is such a nice crossing combo that he puts in here. We'll kind of go back a little bit. So we've got the stall, super good. Toad, swing elephant, swing go-go, right there. Nice knot skill into an EB inverse toad. Super, super good. That's good. I like that a lot. Very, very smooth and a nice complement of skills that is a similar structure to what we've seen before, but a unique little mixing of skills, which is really cool. Nice. Nice. That's a fun one. I like that a lot. Let's look at that again. So swing, EB, EB, cool. Swing, EB, basically a step through, ground leg over. Come out of that and into an EB. Nice. EB open, open. Put in the work. That is a good set of triples right there. Mm-hmm. Finishing with a really strong quad. Yep. Boom. Finishing with this type of an AS multiple at the end is so hard. Like, that's so impressive that he's doing that. That's crazy. He's getting fatigued, but he's still pulling off these triples. Man. Yep. Yep. And then flip to finish. Good work. All right, let's go to packs here real quick. Let's see. I have a couple other ones that we didn't watch yesterday as well, but I want to check out Pac's routine. This is going to get really nuts really fast. Ooh, let's take a look at how many that is. Obviously, there's a little bit of leeway with the swings and stuff, but let's just count how many rotations. See, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, solid 5 under skill to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, that is. I want to see that one again. Swing, EB inverse, AS, okay. Swing, EB inverse, CL. Wow, that's nice. That's really nice. EB, AS, open CL. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. Switch. Good old switch AS. Solid little combo there. Adding in a little wrap. I like that. That's a good switch. Comes out of it. It's a little bit of an unconventional way to come out of it, but that's cool. Unconventional meaning like there's a more strict way to come out of it, but that's still like he kind of just pulls right out of it, and I like that. It adds a nice little flair to it. Interesting. He added an extra swing into that one. That was cool. Just showing off those multiples. Pac does these quads like he's just waking up in the morning and getting ready, and he's like, yeah, I guess I'll walk downstairs and do some quads. Like I feel like that's how Pac like approaches everything. Like he's like, yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy. That is so good. That is so good. Yeah. The AS and the CLs are just wild. We got a round off here for the one strength skill that we got put in here. I think Pack does a little bit more. So many. The way the judging system works is really interesting. I was reading some of the rules yesterday. It's very, it's kind of weird, but a lot of stuff makes sense. But overall, I think that there's a lot of improvement to be made, if I'm being honest. I'm not a huge, like, part of me really enjoys, like, the style of competition because it's traditional. It's what I'm used to. But then another part of me is just kind of like, I don't know, I feel like there's a better way to highlight the sport. I'm also not a huge fan of the goal of getting to the Olympics, but Pack bailed out of that one. He bailed. That was a smart choice. Round off. Backwards TJ. Yes. Dude, he does those so easily. I wonder where his contact point is. Let's look at... Let's watch where it's hitting the ground. Yeah, so good. Like, it's not even slapping the ground that hard. It's just staying really, really smooth. It's so good. Is this coming through well for you guys? Can you see it? Backwards TS. I don't think there's... Is there a skill bump for backwards skills? I think there is, but I didn't see where it was in the rulebook yesterday. Yes, okay, cool. Nice. That's good stuff. That is good stuff. Oh, I forgot the Pack just walks away. He just walks to the next quadrant. He just takes a little bit of a break. He's like, I've got time. I've got time to do what I need to do here. I love how relaxed those triples are. Push up. It is interesting how little strength skills were in the top routines. You know what's kind of funny is I think that I'm not super sure, but I think that Pack is repeating a lot of similar skills, but the judges wouldn't know the difference because they can't fully see what's going on. And theoretically, from the rule, I mean, I don't know. I'd have to go back and like really dissect it, but I think that Pack's repeating a couple skills, which is, I mean, personally, I don't care, but from the judging rules, I think that should affect score in some capacity. All right. Let's watch the one next where I think was it Kai? I don't know if it was Kai. I think it was Kai. This is the one that had there are a lot of judging rules. There's actually an entire PDF with judging rules and stuff. Like, it is a very in-depth in-depth rule system, but it's like really, I don't know. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me let this go for a second. Let me let's see. Let me see if I can do like a window capture or something. I do have it, but I think that the stream might get a little bit weird if I try to do it. But we'll give it a shot and kind of go from there. See what we can get. All right. Let me see if certain moves can disqualify you, but they're like not common enough that would actually happen. Like there are some banned skills, but there's not a lot. So You wouldn't really have to worry about that too much, honestly. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Let's see if I can pause that. Is that just like freaking out on you? I would imagine that it is. Oh. Well, never mind. That's not going to work. But yeah, anyway, there is a PDF, and I can send it to you, Lauren, if you want, with a bunch of different stuff. But it's very detailed. But to be honest with you, I don't think it really makes sense. I don't think that the rules really make sense to highlight the sport. Like, and this has been a conversation for a long time. I'm not the first person to think that, but I have been, as I've been reviewing the actual rules and what's required to do well. I don't really think it highlights the sport that well. I think it just follows a lot of the same stuff that we've done in the past. So, different camps of thought. I think that it would be very beneficial to the sport to have a lot of experimentation with different types of events, but that's just me. I'm glad, Lauren. Yeah, well, flow and grind is really you're going to be able to actually see skills after doing that, which is a really important thing. But yeah, this I think it's fun to actually go through and see what's going on, because like yesterday when we watched the main IJRU stream, it's like we watched this routine, but you couldn't really see what skills were happening, and this gives you a much better appreciation for like what is actually going on here, you know. I feel like this is what, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of ways to kind of slice and dice it, but it'd be kind of cool if the organizations like ran the routines and then dissected the top routines. You know, it'd be kind of a cool thing to get everyone kind of into it. This, I believe this is the routine where there's a very, very interesting multiple under mix. Not MICS like the MIC release, but like a mix of different skills within a multiple under. I think it's coming up here. These are nuts, by the way. Like all of these multiples are really incredible. The fact that this guy started with quintuples, 5 unders, that is something that I really like right there. The behind the neck skills. Swing. And then he goes into, this is effectively just a TJ, but one hand's behind the neck. And that is a genuinely authentic, true behind the neck placement. And then goes into CL, which is pretty cool. I'd like to give that one a shot. Let's see. Hummingbird, like it's nothing. I don't know. It's kind of interesting because there's like a really distinct style between these different routines. Like this routine is built in a way to win. Like it's architected to win because multiples are kind of the best bang for your buck in terms of like trying to win a competition, which is fair because that's what it is. It's a competition. But after this one, we'll take a look at a different routine. We'll take a look at, what do I have? I think I have like one of Nick's routines, which is a very, maybe I can bring up Brian's. Let me pull up Brian's routine. Okay. I don't know where I just went there, but here we go. These are the skills that I was thinking about earlier. So, release, catch, right there. I have not seen that before, and I think it's a really interesting. It is just, in quotes, just an inverse toad, but landing on the wrong foot effectively. That one was a little bit different, but it's a very interesting mix of skills to put together. Let me see if I can find one of Brian's routines. That's not to take away, by the way, as I'm downloading this video, that's not to take away from this routine, because this routine is like, it's really, really high level, but it is 99% multiples, you know, which is also why, I mean, and keep in mind too, these are really hard multiples. These are not easy by any means. But the way the point system works is like it just stacks on each other. So like every extra under you do is another level point value, but the point values are not linear. So like level 1, 2, 3, 4 is not 1, 2, 3, 4 points. There's actually a gap between those, and like level 2 and level 3 are relatively close, but like level 4 and level 5 are a much greater distance from a point value, which is like really, 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 really weird in my opinion. But there's probably a reason behind it. I'm not really sure what it is, but there's probably an actual reason as to why things are like that. But yeah, I'm not really sure what the deal is. I have to go back and yeah, they do make the effortlessness is all back to like efficiency, right? Like being efficient with movements. So that was a good. I know we're looping back to the beginning here, but right here, Mick, swing. That, oh no, it didn't pause. So let's watch that again. Let's see. That's TJ. Cover. 2, 3. So right here, that position is exactly the same as that other multiple that we saw that was like interesting. It looked very different, but that's the exact same position. He just lands on that foot in the other multiple that we watched versus actually like completing it and pulling it through, which is I think very cool. Let's switch over to one of Brian's. This might be a little bit loud, but we'll be fine. Like, and this is just to show, this isn't from the same competition, but it's just to kind of show the difference in styles. Not that one is better than the other, but like you're gonna see a really big variety. So this is Brian Shu.
What a
Like,
charming
really
young
cool,
lass.
really cool guy.
Lass.
Freestyle event.
You just said lass.
Judges ready. Jumpers ready. Set. Go.
I don't remember. This may not be the best routine to pick, but there's obviously multiples there.
Swear music. I feel like
Pretty
this is
similar to
more-
last
Yeah, that's, yeah.
multiples are just phenomenal. You've got a good mix there, but immediately goes into a bunch of strength. Is that a single or a double? Single, yep. Like even with the extra strength, it really gives it a different feeling. Like that is so cool. Like it's a very unique, but to be honest with you, it probably didn't score that well compared to multiples. So that shoemaker is a feat. Keep it. So he did jump that, by the way. So good. Right here. Jumps. So sweet. So like even adding in those, like in the IJRU rulebook for the competition we were just watching, that virtual competition, it wouldn't really score well. And like what he's doing right here is, if you consider it from the competitive perspective, this is a waste of time, because these are all, you could consider them singles or doubles, but it's not a high point value because you're getting the point for the individual placement. But if you did that in a double or a triple, you would stack those skills. So you get disproportionate value out of it from a points system. That was cool. Like this right here. That be able to show it. But like these, he has a lot of different like releases and stuff like that don't really score well because they're not. It's like hard to tell what's going on.
What a charming young lass.
Lass.
But you can see like there's such a big difference between Brian's routine and the ones that we are watching, you know, from IJRU. Again, not that one's better or worse than the other, but there's a very big difference. Similar to this, and like the heavy multiple style is very like European, and obviously from the China and the Chinese, Japanese teams that have placed really well in this competition. But it's not other countries aren't like as into that style. It kind of just depends. Multiples, not double jump. Yeah, double jump for the win. Yeah. Can you do a double jump? Like, can you do all of those double jumps again, please? But we can look at a video of Luke, who had a really good routine, I thought.